Hey, how's it going everyone? Tazen here. So with a recent full extended TGS trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, we got a lot of new information featuring a lot of characters returning. But not long after, we also got the box art for the Kingdom Hearts 3 game. So I just wanted to go over this briefly. I know quite a lot of people have gone over this, but I just think it looks beautiful. So I was like, there's no way I can't not talk about it because Kingdom Hearts artworks have always stood out for being incredible. But there are so many things about this artwork that is a reflection on a lot of things that are happening in the game and the things that could be quite easily missed. So I just want to go a few of these. So firstly, just going over the characters in the artwork. We can see standing at the top, Sora, Riku and Kairi. It's really awesome seeing all three of them with their Keyblades. Kairi's Keyblade looks awesome. And it's also interesting seeing that Kairi is in between both Sora and Riku, and it can also almost seem as if, you know, she's being protected by them, but also she is a very important centerfold piece. And it's interesting, it looks like Riku and Kairi are looking in a different direction than Sora. Sora is looking forward, whereas Riku and Kairi are looking off to the side. So it's almost like, are they going to be, again, focusing on a lot of things that are happening that are different to what Sora's focusing on, which obviously we've seen in the trailers, you know, with Riku going to the realm of darkness with Mickey, Sora going forward in his training, and a lot of other things that are obviously happening with him. Now to the back and at the top, we've got Mickey, and it's cool seeing Mickey at the top again, someone who has guided them throughout their journey, and he's almost above them, looking out at them, almost like a teacher or a guardian in himself. And then we've got obviously Goofy and Donald behind him, and they're both, you can see Goofy's looking up at Mickey and Donald appears to be looking forward at Sora. Now below them, we have the 358 over 2 days crew. We've got Lea, Roxas and Xion, all three in the organization type coats, or the coats that protect them from darkness. It's cool seeing Lea, obviously they're showing him as Lea, as a human, without the markings that previously represented him as a nobody. Now, I think this is awesome. We're seeing Xion. Could this be the reveal that Xion will be back in the game in a significant form, you know, in terms of being actually a self again, and not being someone that is just seen within Sora's heart, maybe in a deep dive, or someone that is her memory, you know, someone that is talked about, but she actually comes back as a proper character. Now next to them, we've got the original trio from Birth by Sleep. We've got Ventus, Terra and Aqua. And again, they're all looking in the direction that Sora's looking in, excluding Kairi and Riku. So that's something very interesting what they're looking towards. It's really cool to see the three of them together. Hopefully this means that they will be coming back together within the game. They'll all be rescued in some form. And if any of them do happen to die in the game, maybe this is representing that they will at least be able to come back together. And as they said in Birth by Sleep, they were looking up at the stars or at the night sky, and since then they're never able to be together and look up at the sky. But in this image we see them together and looking up at the sky. So that's really interesting. And then of course we have Naminé there below all of them, and it's really interesting to see her in this. Hopefully she comes back and plays a very important role in the series too. But then look at some other things in the trailer. This world appears to be a brand new world. It has somewhat of a resemblance to the world that never was. It's interesting looking at the clock there. The clock has 13 numbers, one pointing at the 13 and another pointing at the 7. So we've got 13 Seekers of Darkness, 7 Guardians of Light. But it's interesting because there are actually 13 characters on the artwork too. Nothing I want to mention that is cool is that the game is Kingdom Hearts 3. And also on this screen, we have 3 trios. So we've got the 3 characters from the 3 groups. That is all cool, you know, it's just a little bit there. I'm not sure if that is something that is intentional, but I think that's really awesome. And then looking at the night sky, we've got 3 different types of the sky. And this is interesting because this is also reflective of the 3 different skies that were shown across the 1.5 artwork, the 2.5 artwork, and the 2.8 artwork. So that's really interesting here. And then on the side here, we've got a gargoyle-like statue, which is actually a Darkling from Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key or Union Cross, which is a pure blood Heartless. So it's not a Heartless that's been produced artificially by Ansem, or I should say one of the Xehanort. It's actually one that is a Heartless of one of the previous Keyblade wielders in Daybreak Town. But it's interesting seeing the star he's carrying and the light being shone from it. Again, this star can be a reflection of things like the Palpul fruit or the Wayfinder that Aqua gave to Terra and Ventus. So could this be something that is somewhat protecting this Darkling, or this Darkling is maybe somewhat they're helping to protect the characters, even though this person has become a Darkling. So it'd be interesting to find out who that Darkling may be, if it's an important character, or again, if it's just sort of something symbolic here, showing that there is always light within darkness there to help guide someone back to the light. So anyways, it's interesting just looking at all of that. I'm really intrigued to see, you know, sort of what this image and all the things in this image represents for the game. I think it looks beautiful. Again, if I'm able to just get the standard edition of the game, I'm very happy with that box art. It's a shame that like this is not on the steelbook, or at least it hasn't been announced to be in the steelbook. Maybe that steelbook edition, the actual box art of the box it's contained in, may have this. That would be awesome. But again, I'm just excited to see this. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if there's anything I've missed, anything that really excites you about this box art. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next video, stay spot on.